Network Logger Pro is like a Swiss Army knife for your network. You can make it do a lot of different things, but the basic functionality starts working automatically after launch with no setup. When it comes up, you'll see your network status panel, which shows your connection outage log, real-time traffic display graphs, and a long-term history graph. You can log outages of your internet connection, track speeds of your Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and routers, do automatic speed tests on a schedule, and can monitor outages and latency of servers and most other internet devices. The real-time display graphs show the speeds of traffic flowing over your network interfaces, such as Wi-Fi or Ethernet, and any routers or other devices that are recognized via SNMP or UPnP. In this color scheme, incoming data is colored light blue, and outgoing data is graphed in dark blue. If you have a lot of devices you want an overview of, the real-time traffic display can automatically scroll back and forth. For now, we'll just leave them stationary so we can talk about them. The real-time display graphs show the last 10 minutes or so of your network traffic speeds. The vertical axis on the graph represents bits per second, usually megabits per second, but it can measure in units as high as yottabits per second, which is 18 orders of magnitude higher. The history graph shows the long-term history for any device you select up in the real-time graphs. Just click on a graph and the history display will change to show the long-term history for that device. The history graph can record days, weeks, or months of traffic. You can save sessions and load them to continue later if you need to interrupt your session or simply want to examine old sessions. In the default color scheme, connection outages are shown as red-tinted blocks and system sleep periods are shown as gray-tinted blocks. You can switch graphing between linear and logarithmic speed scales. Usually I leave it on log scale because that shows more detail at the lower end. You can export the history graph as a PDF from the File menu by choosing Export History Graph. Network Logger Pro is always actively probing your connection status with pings and other low bandwidth requests to get the most accurate connection status record possible. You can set the test frequency in the preferences or turn automatic connection testing off if you only want to use some of the other features. But it's a pretty great feature that uses almost no system resources, so I recommend you leave it on. Your internet connection outages are recorded in the connection outage log. We'll go ahead and turn off Wi-Fi to simulate a connection failure. You can see when it notices something's wrong, it starts sending requests at a greater frequency. Then it tests the DNS. And then finally declares an outage. We can see that we recorded an outage in the connection outage log. Now we'll go ahead and turn Wi-Fi back on. Now we can see that the end of the outage has been recorded in the log, along with some information about it. If you want to share this log with your internet service provider or IT staff, you can copy and paste right from the log, or go to the File menu and choose Export Connection Outage Log to save it as a text file. Network Logger Pro can also be used to do automated speed tests and monitor devices, including servers, security cameras, smart TVs, you name it. We'll cover that in the next video. Thanks for watching.